Yeah, my account, I've been like consistently posting probably going on 2 months now.
Yeah,
So I'm still trying to like, find my style and try to, grow my page.
got you. Can I ask, like, what's the audience you want to attract? Not like in countries, but like, I'm gonna ask this because, like, especially as male creators, there's always like a couple of different ways you can go about it. Are you primarily trying to target females or like men that are into other men? Like, what's your target audience that you're trying to reach, or both?
Well, 97% of my audience is men.
Okay, fair enough.
So I would say men for sure.
Got you. Okay, okay.
And most of my content is targeted more towards like men.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was just clarifying, but 100% makes sense. Um, in terms of the audience, before we get into the content itself, because I would also like to go through a couple of videos because I think both of you are doing very good content. That your content is objectively interesting. Um, do you have any questions about the audience thing as well? Because I think we've like the feedback pretty much translates. I think it's pretty much going to be the same. But any questions about that in your case specifically?
No specific question. I didn't even realize it was a problem until Angel brought it up. Um, but yeah, I mean, I do have some of my videos that do struggle with that. But for me, honestly, it wasn't like a huge problem.
Yeah,
But since I'm now just starting to post more often, I don't want it to eventually become something that I have to work on
for
too
sure.
much later on. So if I can apply, whatever techniques or um yeah, if I can apply whatever we learn here now in order to target the right people early on and, grow the platform with the right audience, then, I think that would be beneficial.
100%. Yeah. And I think the biggest improvement for the audience is going to be, especially for you, is going to be using texts in the video, which, like, there's a bunch of different upsides to it. Because, for example, just for going viral reasons, we just make it so much easier for the people to know that something is about to happen. Because, like, this video, um, until, let's say, here, if I was
Yeah.
if I was, for example, gay, for example, right, and like this is the type of content I'm in, until here I wouldn't really know this is for me. Before I would say it's just like a random gym bro, like, yeah, come on, and like most people listen to it without sound, so they don't even know what you're saying, right? So until here, I wouldn't even like the content. So, for example, what I would do here, especially in your case, because I think you have such great videos, because it like this video is a great video. We just don't communicate that something is about to happen. It's like a Netflix series, like what's a Netflix series you like, for example, just to have a good example that's like mainstream, so I know it.
I don't know, Beauty and Black.
Okay, okay, okay. I was thinking I didn't watch that. Fuck.
That was probably a little too niche.
Fair enough.
Power.
Yeah, let's say Breaking Bad. Maybe that's the one we have in common. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. But it's like Breaking Bad. Obviously, it's a bit of a smaller series, but you kind of like you get hooked pretty instantly, right? First episode, like he starts selling meth, and it's like holy shit. So you watch the entire thing because you want to see how it turns out. And for example, if Breaking Bad was like 5 episodes of him just being a chemistry teacher, and it's just like, hey kids, this is chemistry, and oh, I don't have money. Fuck, I have cancer. We probably wouldn't have watched that long, right? It might have been the best series of all time in the later seasons, but we wouldn't really have gotten to the point where it gets cool because our attention span is also fried. So this is what we're trying to have a text. So basically what we want to do is basically the first goal is communicate that something is about to happen, aka worth watching for the viewer, and B, obviously get the right audience to resonate with it. For example, I'm a super big UFC fan. If I see a video that's like, this fighter had the biggest scandal ever, I'd be like, whoa, what fighter? What scandal? And like, I'd be hooked, but anyone else would be like, ah, yeah, whatever. It's just about fighting. And I'm not into that. That's what we're trying to do. And what I would try, I mean, I'm not that well versed in the bubble to that degree, right? We work with a couple of male creators as well, but I can't say I watched that much content as with the female bubble. But I would try to find out, like, I would do like a sentiment analysis, or AKA like just research, and find, let's say, 10 male creators that do similar stuff, for example, or 5 male creators that do similar stuff, and you have to tell me when I'm yapping too much, right? but 5 mil creators that are in a different niche, for example. And I would try to find this is going to be the first step here. We want to find lingo that usually works well. So, for example, in the female bubble, for example, if one of our creators would do a video like that, I would find out that in the female gym creator niche on OF, one thing that usually works well is like, I thought, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. ... Right? That's something that, because people think your pants are ripping or something like that. Or POV, those quote unquote flexible leggings weren't that flexible. Because then I would think, holy shit, I can see your ass. Hell yeah, like I want to watch it. Yeah.